Happy Frugal Friday to you and a very happy 2016. Today we're talking all about the Pantone color of the year. So as you know, or may not know, either way, every year Pantone comes out with a brand new color, and Sephora is usually the one that builds an entire makeup collection around this particular color. The problem with that is that some of these products can be rather expensive and sometimes they're not all they're cracked up to be. So what I like to do is come up with a drugstore version showing you some cheaper options that you can use in the drugstore if you do want to participate in these color trends, but you don't want to spend a lot of money doing it, because you don't have to. Usually Pantone only puts out one color for the year, but this year they decided to change it up on us a little bit and they've put out two. So the colors for this year are Rose Quartz and Serenity. Basically a light pink and a baby blue. When I first saw these colors, I thought, oh, I don't know, I'm not, ugh. But the more I've used them, I'm starting to like them a lot more. And I have a variety of options to share with you, from eyeshadow to blush, lipstick, and nail polish. So no matter what your preference, you can absolutely participate in this color trend at an affordable price. First product on our list is from Essence. This is their All About Candies eyeshadow palette, and you get both Pantone colors of the year within this palette. And I didn't know what to expect with it because I've not tried any of their eyeshadow palettes, but pretty good for the price. The pigmentation was actually not so bad. Some other eyeshadows for you to consider are from the L'Oreal Infallible line. The first one is Infinite Sky, and the second is Always Pearly Pink. And these two are the ones that I will be featuring in today's tutorial. In addition to that, there are a couple eye crayons that fit the Pantone color of the year theme perfectly as well. First is from Maybelline's Color Tattoo line. This is in the shade Pink Parfait. Really happy with this crayon. Very pigmented, smooth, easy to apply. And if you're looking for the blue option of this, CoverGirl also makes one, and it's called Flamed Out. It's an eyeshadow pencil and very creamy application with this one. And when I first tested these products out, I initially applied each of these crayons onto my eyes and then layered the Essence eyeshadow colors over the top of them. And these products work really well both by themselves and together. I can't even tell you how many drugstores I went through trying to find products for this video that match the Pantone color of the year. And blush proved to be one of the more difficult products to find for the Rose Quartz color, but I managed to find one, and this is the NYX Baked Blush in the shade Full On Femme. Really happy with this one, great pigmentation, and such a beautiful light pink color. And for the lips, I have 5 pink pairings to share with you because I didn't really think that Serenity was that great of a color to put on the lips. Not so wearable. First one is from Milani, and this is in the shade Pink Frost. This is a classic. It is a frosty lipstick, but it's that beautiful light pink shade. Second one is from NYX, and this is in the shade Strawberry Milk. I know they have a jumbo pencil also with this name, but they apparently have a lipstick with the same name. The third one is from Ulta, and this is in the shade, where is the shade name on here? Sweet Dreams. And this is a frosty lipstick also, but if you layer it with a gloss, it helps to tone down the frostiness a little bit. Fourth lipstick is from Essence, and this is in the shade Wearing a Smile, and this is more of a white pink, so it's really, really light. And lastly, I have a lip gloss to share with you from Revlon. This is in the shade Sky Pink, and I have been layering this one over the really shimmery frosty lipsticks that I mentioned before, and that does help to cancel out the shimmery frosty finish. Now, makeup is supposed to make you feel confident, but if wearing blue or pink on your face doesn't give you that confidence, then you absolutely should not wear it. But one of the ways that you can participate in this trend is through nail polish. So some options for you to try are Essie's Fiji, Sally Hansen's Tickled Pink, which is my favorite out of the two, Sally Hansen's Babe Blue, and then Sinful Colors Mist-erious. And if you're looking for some inspiration in incorporating these colors into your makeup routine, here is a tutorial featuring the Pantone colors for 2016. So the first eyeshadow palette I'm using here is from e.l.f. This is one of their Prism palettes in the shade Sunset. I'm taking this magenta purple at the end of the palette and I'm applying this into the inner third of the eye first. Then I went in with one of the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows in the shade Always Pearly Pink and applied this into the middle of the lid, layering it over that magenta shade on the inner third to help lighten that eyeshadow. And the light blue shade I'm using here is Infinite Sky, another L'Oreal Infallible shade, and I'm applying this directly into the outer third of the eye and blending it into the outer V. Then I went back with a tiny bit of that magenta shade from the e.l.f. palette and blended it into the crease. And I chose this color with the blue and the pink because if you mixed the blue and the pink together, you would get a magenta shade like this, so all three of these colors go well together. And for blending, I'm taking Wet n Wild's Creme Brûlée, my favorite drugstore blender, and I'm using that to blend out the harsh edges of our crease shade and lighten it just a little bit. I also ran over the middle of the lid with that light pink shade again and lightened up the inner corner a little bit more. For my eyeliner in this look, I'm using one from Styli-Style. This is one of their Twist and Sharp self-sharpening eyeliners in the shade Midnight Blue. I thought a really dark blue line would be really pretty with these colors on the lid. So I'm applying this in a winged shape, and I'm only going to bring it into the middle of the lid. So I'm not going to go all the way into the inner corner, just the outer half of the eye, and this helps to open up the eyes. And I'm picking up an old favorite here. This is the Wet n Wild Poster Child palette with that dark blue at the bottom. I am layering it over that eyeliner to help to blend it out and make it a little bit more of a smoky line. And if you don't have this palette on hand, any dark blue eyeshadow works really well in this step. For the lower lash line, I went back with a mixture of the Styli-Style Midnight Blue pencil combined up with the Infinite Sky eyeshadow, and finally took a little bit more of the e.l.f. magenta shade and blended that over everything on the lower lash line. Throw the pencil, why don't you? And for my false eyelashes, I wanted to keep them very natural because the look is so colorful and bright that I wanted that to be the real focus and superstar of this look. So these are from Kiss. They're in the style Lily, and have you seen these new Kiss lashes that have come out recently? They're so fluffy and light and natural. Oh, so pretty. If you haven't checked these out, they're in Walgreens stores right now. I'm skipping straight to the face and applying the NYX Baked Blush in Full On Femme onto the cheeks. Very pigmented, pale girl problems. Have to blend this one out after application, as always. For the lips, I'm using about 3 different products here. First being the Ulta Lip Crayon in the shade Sweet Dreams. You can see how frosty that was. I wanted to tone that down, so I layered Essence's Wearing a Smile over the top of that, and that helped to bring it back to earth a little bit there. And finally, I layered Revlon's Sky Pink lip gloss over all of that, and this created the most beautiful, natural looking lip color. Really love this combo. Let me know what you think about the new Pantone colors for 2016 and how you will be incorporating them into your beauty and makeup routine, if at all. Or you can tell me that, hey, I really didn't like them either. Either way, I would love to hear your thoughts on these new colors. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more Frugal Fridays, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great weekend.